right, going up against Craig, second match of the day up against Brookfield. Working into his opponent, gaining inside control, being snapped down, able to recover, getting buried by his opponent. Really needs to circle or snap out. Gets the leg. Needs to turn, very good job. Turns, takes the back. Gets a couple of points there. Up by 2, minute and a half. Cranking into his opponent. Might be able to get past that leg. Needs to get some elevation. Has it, if he can tuck that arm under. Yes, does. Gets the tilt there. Gives up position though. Really needs to keep that arm underneath his opponent. Gets on top of the far arm. Staying on top. Opponent not really struggling back out. Hooking the leg. What is he going to do with that? Able to keep chest to chest. Very good balance with his opponent. Head right beside of his opponent. Just needs to stay on his opponent there. Doing a very good job of his opponent, tiring out. Flipping directions, might not be able to get it here. All his weight's on that back shoulder. Just needs to stay up on his toes. Has all of his weight on his opponent. Doing a very good job. Just keeping his weight on. All he needs to do is stay on. Very good job. 30 whole seconds remaining, up by 4. Just sitting on his opponent. Opponent wasting all kinds of energy. Doesn't need to be greedy, up by 4. He can afford to just tire his opponent out. Opponent finally getting out. Still working into his opponent now. Able to stay on top, putting pressure onto him. Gets the half Nelson again. Might be able to pick up another couple of points here. No, time is finally called. He was on top for a good minute and a half in that round. Doing a very, very good job staying on top. Up by 4. Going to go into the second round here in a minute. Not a whole lot to talk about here now. Going into the second. Time is it? 30 minutes. Just working into his opponent. Getting on top again and going for those same moves. They were working. His opponent going to be talking about keeping the head up, sitting up for half Nelson defense, things of that nature. Going to be called back here in a minute now. Only up by 4. It wasn't a big points round. He just sort of got on top once or twice and stayed there. Alright, starting here in the second. His opponent's probably going to be coming out. He is. Opponent really putting some pressure onto him now. Firing off that leg. Heavy on the head now, circling with his opponent. Doesn't want him to leave him behind. Needs to keep that leg underneath him, does. Where am I looking? No, good defense, able to call it. Wasting a good 30 seconds. Talking to the clock, boys. Right. Oh, again. Opponent firing back in. Shooting down, taking the leg again, taking the close leg. Uh-oh. Needs to stay in a defensive position. Needs to stay in a wrestling position. Can't lose the back. I need to get out of this guy's way. Good job. Keeps the back. If he could get that underhook, he could maybe turn his opponent. Is working on it. Does. Gets on top. Should have crucifix here. Almost had crucifix. This should be a pin, I would think. Yes! Opponent really borked that one up. Getting the pin. Minute into the second round. Doing a very good job. He was on top the majority of the fight. Doing a very good job, Craig.